A lot was damaged by the sudden stop, but the bowl was thick enough to survive the fall. The last of the candy has vanished. Measured against the exploding freight car, I think the railway will overlook the loss. The inspector's trap failed. The thief must have got wind of it. Worse than that, he turned the tables. To win a game of cat and mouse, you have to know who is the cat and who is the mouse. The door saved our lives. It reduced the impact of the explosion and protected us from shrapnel. My God, what a fire. I hope Constable Oliver can at least reach the engine.
Oh, pardon me. I did not mean to scare you.
What are you doing here, Doctor?
Legrand asked me to check whether there are any passengers left on the train.
Really? No one is here, except for me and you.
Excellent. Then I will continue searching at the front.
How are the passengers?
They are in a state of shock, of course. The blackout and the sudden stop were frightening enough, but then the explosion, the dust. Everyone rushed for the exits. I was helping the American woman bring Lady Westmacott to safety. They are waiting outside in the tunnel. One entrance is blocked by a fire, and the other one seems to have collapsed.
Did anyone act suspiciously before the explosion? Did anyone leave their seat, for example?
I was the only one on the train who wasn't seated when the freight car exploded. Thank God. Otherwise, I would have been caught by the blast as well.
You certainly were lucky.
Perhaps I was. What happened over there? The inspector said something about gas canisters that exploded.
If Inspector Legrand says so, it must be so, right?
I have been to war, and this was no minor explosion. I rather doubt that the freight car was packed to the roof with gas canisters.
The investigations are ongoing, but first we have to get the burning train out of the tunnel.
Of course.
Continue to search the train. I'll decouple the buried freight car.
All right.
Doctor? Can you give me a few matches?
Oh, certainly.
Thanks. I'll meet you outside.
Do hurry.
I should concentrate on uncoupling the freight car. I'm positive that Legrand has everything else under control. I don't see Legrand or the constable, but I can make out the silhouettes of some of the passengers. They seem to be unscathed. All the same, the fire is getting bigger, and I don't have much time. The chair either fell over thanks to the sudden stop, or an escaping passenger knocked it over. Wanting to get off the train as quickly as possible after a sudden stop and a massive tremor, that's understandable. I noticed the extinguisher earlier. Doesn't match the decor. I suppose that the railway company had to comply with safety regulations at the cost of aesthetics. I noticed the extinguisher. I suppose that it'd be useless against the fire out there, and it's too cumbersome to carry around. At best, I can use it here. pills for my heart. I'm supposed to take... Must be good for something. The wheels came off the track during the explosion. Even if it were possible to pull the car out of the rubble, you wouldn't get far with it. It's still quite warm and too warped to open. I'm sure I could uncouple the car if I only had enough light to see what I'm doing. There's a noticeable draft here. Maybe it's because of the fire, or perhaps there's still a hole through which the air is coming. The latter will be quite welcome. It will buy us some more time. I can feel cold metal and a screw thread, and a lot of grease. But I can't do more without light. The last of the candy has vanished. Measured against the exploding freight car, I think the railway will overlook the loss. Carling Black Label, a British beer. No good. Insufficient alcohol content. For practical purposes, I mean, not for drinking. Whiskey, scotch, rum, liqueurs, enough to entertain everyone on the train all the way from Paris to Istanbul. High-proof rum. Could be useful. Rum from Austria. Believe it or not, it's 80% alcohol by volume. There's no way anyone would drink it straight. I filled the bowl about a third of the way with rum. Phew, strong stuff. That should do it. Can't really say the fabric was eager to soak up the rum. I, on the other hand, soaked up enough in my fingers to smell like a drunk. I filled the bowl about a third of the way with... Phew. Rum from Austria. Believe it or not, it's... That'll get me something like a Molotov cocktail. I want light, but I don't want it to come from a wall of flames. That'll get me... I want... The fire is sucking the oxygen out of the tunnel and filling it with poisonous carbon monoxide. Here in the Alps there have been dozens of catastrophes in tunnels that ended with death by asphyxiation. But not on my watch. It'd be useless against the fire out there. At best, I should concentrate on uncoupling the freight car. I'm positive that Legrand has everything else under control. Must be good for something. All right, let's go. Some matches, and half of the book to get the flame going. The material won't be able to soak up any more alcohol. The curtain is wrapped around the wood and doused in alcohol. I should be able to light the torch whenever I want. I shouldn't be wasteful. One burning match should be enough. The curtain is wrapped around the The material won't be able to soak up any more alcohol. The other passengers escaped from the train. I can see their silhouettes. If I don't hurry up, the material won't. I filled the bowl about a third of the way with rum. Strong stuff. I filled the bowl about a third of the way with rum. Phew. I filled the bowl. Phew, strong stuff. Just as I expected, the alcohol burns with an almost invisible flame. Some matches, and half of the... Some matches, and the flame is hot, but it's no use as a light source. The alcohol on the curtain burns just as darkly as in the bowl. It's no help. Okay, I'll smear some grease on the curtain. I'm sure I can uncouple. I can feel, but I can't. Some matches. I'm the god of fire. That's better now. Incredibly basic mechanism, the kind that lasts forever. Won't budge. Too much tension on the coupling. A lever on a pressure sleeve running along a thread. Aha! I can uncouple it with this lever. Okay. There we go. Time to get out of here.
Listen, everybody! Listen! Robert, what's the situation? couldn't find the engineer, so I got in the driver's cab myself and released the brake. All right. Good job, you two. Listen, please.
Matty! Where's Matt? Where's my son?
Relax, madame. I'm sure